as a kid, when it was career day at school, I was looking up to the fireman or the policeman or whatever type of...
Or the pilot.
Or the pilot.
The pilot.
Whatever type of adult. A strong adult figure came in there, and I was looking up bright-eyed as a kid, wondering, will I be like him one day? Will I be as big and strong? And I think
You're almost
so.
there. You're almost there.
I think so.
Well, let's think about what would be a made-up job on career day. That's difficult because I feel like there's a job for everything nowadays. So what would be, let's start with maybe a simple job. What if your daddy is a I was going to say tooth cleaner, but I realized that's what a dentist is. That's what a dentist is. What if your daddy is a hoof cleaner?
I would love to see that.
And
it's like a shoe shiner, but for
like a
horse,
hoof.
for
horses.
Is it just for horses, or is it for? Can you do it for mules? Can you do it for any sort of hoofed creature?
Well, if I was a hoof shiner, I wouldn't exclude other hooves, because then I'm just not accepting good business. And also,
that's racist. That is racist.
We don't want to exclude other animals just because of what's on the lower half of their chins. So a hoof cleaner is one. Now, Bodhi, what would be a job you would make up?
I would make up. What's something I love to do? Something I love to do is finger painting. I would come up.
That's beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I would come up with a finger.
Finger what?
Finger what? A fingerling painter. I would come up with a fingerling painter.
Well, can you elaborate on what a fingerling is?
Yeah, so when you are trying to finger paint, and you don't want to get your hands all sticky, and in that paint, you go right down to Trader Joe's and you get yourself a bag of fingerling potatoes. Instead of using your fingers, you dip the potatoes into the paint.
I see.
And it's money. That's
big money.
That's big money.
That's actually big money, because the thing is the actual investment to start up a fingerling painting business, I can only imagine it's
the overhead is nothing.
The overhead is probably not that much,
and you're saving the environment.
How?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I love that one.
Thank you. Do you have any more ideas that you can come up with?
Another thing, maybe something more physical. What's a physical job we can get real? We can put some elbow grease and some moxie into. What if your job is the act of jiggling?
Wow, that is
of vibrating. Because
I wish I could be paid for that, because
you probably lose a lot of calories too.
Lose a lot of calories, and let's just say it's just fun.
Yeah, and I think probably what I can only imagine. Like, I don't know what uses that job would be. I'm thinking, like, if a professional jiggler, in my eyes, is if someone perhaps maybe was caught in a chimney, you just have him jiggle all the way up there. And jiggle back down, because he's a professional at moving his body in angles and directions at high intensity speeds. So I think probably a professional jiggler is a
good job.
It's a good job. Do you have any more, or do you think that's it?
I want to brainstorm one more.
Why don't we at the same time we'll say a word, and then we'll think of what that job is. All right.
We can say a different word?
No, we're gonna look at each other
and say the same word.
We're gonna mouth the word of the job at the same time. Okay, ready?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Ryan. Okay, one more. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ryan Seacrest Walker.
He walks Ryan Seacrest. Anyways, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another installment of Just Between Us.
Thanks for coming along.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Turn that up.
Turn that all the way up.